sign of dedication. In the hours before the New Hampshire primary, supporters of President Trump lined up in the cold and the rain hours before his election eve rally. The president will fly into New Hampshire tonight to, in his words, shake up the Dems a little bit. Tomorrow, we'll see which Democratic candidates made a connection with New Hampshire voters in the country's first primary of campaign 2020. WBZ's Giovanni is in Manchester today.
On the eve of the first in the nation primary, President Trump tweeted about his visit to Manchester later tonight, saying he wants to, quote, shake up the Dems a little bit. We can tell you some of his supporters did line up, even in the rain outside SNHU Arena, to see him.
He's just the greatest. He's the greatest. We knew he'd be acquitted, and I mean, he's best week ever. Yeah, best week ever, and so we had to come and celebrate with him.
We spoke with some people in line who'd been camping out since yesterday ahead of tonight's Keep America Great rally, which Vice President Mike Pence is also scheduled to attend, capping off a bus tour he's taking, starting in Portsmouth.
I was a bandwagon anti-Trump. You know, everyone hated Trump, and so I jumped on it. And then when I sat down and really looked at his policies and what he stood for, I found that they aligned with a lot of my own values.
On the Democratic side, the frontrunners are going to be sprinting across the Granite State just as they did this weekend, doing as many get-out-the-vote events as possible. Bernie Sanders has stops planned in Rindge, Nashua, Hudson, and Durham. Pete Buttigieg heading to Milford and Exeter. Elizabeth Warren's going to be in Rochester and Portsmouth. And Joe Biden is scheduled to go from Guilford to here in Manchester. All of these candidates eyeing the undecided voters specifically as they make their final pitches.
We're doing everything we can because we feel this surge. And for me, it's been a long time in coming because we did the hard work.
We're going to set the pace to win in Nevada and South Carolina and California.
We need to start getting Washington to look a little more like our best-run cities and towns.
So now down to the final countdown. The primary officially gets underway at midnight in Dixville Notch. So in less than 12 hours, the first votes can be cast. A number of polls open across the state at 6 a.m. In Manchester, Giovanni, WBZ News.